So yesterday we got the official trailer for Meg to the Trench, and there's a lot to unpack, so I'm going to be breaking down this trailer for y'all, so sit back, relax, grab some snacks, and let's dive in. So we open 65 million years in the past where we see a dragonfly being eaten by a prehistoric lizard, and this lizard being eaten by some prehistoric amphibians or reptiles. The only reason I'm sounding confused is because, listen, I'm a big paleo nerd and I know some really obscure species of prehistoric reptiles and prehistoric marine animals, but I'm honestly confused on what these creatures could be. Hopefully when we see the movie they'll name drop these creatures, but I kind of doubt that. But yeah, these creature, reptile, amphibian things are a little bit weird. I don't know what they are. But hopefully when the movie comes out, we'll get an explanation. If not, then probably some fans will do some digging and find a species that closely resembles this thing. But for now, I don't know what these things are, but hey, they're pretty cool looking. We then get some text which reads, for 65 million years, one species ruled the world. In between that, we get to see some footage of the jungle and the beach and those reptile things eating on a carcass of a dead animal. After that, we get to see a Tyrannosaurus Rex running out of the jungle and scaring away these reptile things and hunting for one of them too. As we see, he manages to get one. And then this happens. This scene is perfection. This scene of a Megalodon jumping out of the water, eating a Tyrannosaurus Rex is just mwah, chef's kiss. I love it so much, and it's great to see one of the most famous scenes from the Meg novels, which, if you don't know, the Meg movies are based off novels. And in the first novel, it opens up 65 million years ago and a Megalodon eating a T-Rex. That is so cool, and this possibly being the opening for the movie is gonna be amazing. Let's go, baby. After that, we get to see Jason Statham's character, Jonas Taylor, return. And he's back, baby. We hear Cliff Curtis's character, named Mac, and he tells Jonas Taylor that they need his help because they have detected underwater activity deep in the trench. We then see a summary with Jonas Taylor inside, and Sophia Kai's character returning from the first movie, and Maya Mahout, who is going to be playing a new character in this movie, so can't wait to see that. We then get a shot of the submarines in this gigantic kelp forest down in the trench, and I just love this type of scenery. It's so ominous, so creepy, and so cool at the same time. And if you look at the top right hand corner, you can see that there are some creatures there. These might be Megalodons, but who knows. We then see the team gearing up to go investigate down into the trench with these brand new mechanized suits, which in the movie are going to help them withstand the pressure of the water, which is really cool. They also look very strong. And one of the people in these suits is Chinese celebrity Wu Jing, who's going to be playing a brand new character in this movie. So that's going to be great. Then we see the team going down into the trench, and we get a shot of DJ, who is returning from the first movie. He was really funny, and I hope he has some good comedic moments in this movie as he did in the first. We see Jonas Taylor as he's leading his team down into the depths of the trench, and I just love that we are getting to see more of the trench, because in the first movie, if you remember, the only part of the trench that we saw was more of this like underwater kind of volcano stuff, and it was cool looking, but I love that we're getting variety. Like, the trench has its areas. It has like its volcano areas. It has its bioluminescent coral reef areas. It has its kelp forest areas. I think that's really cool. In this shot, we see a giant orange glowing eye, and then we get a shot of this ginormous looking octopus, which is very scary. And then we see a creature attacking one of the team members. I paused the footage and it looks like it's a sea lamprey, which is very scary. And I just hate those things because, first of all, their mouths look disgusting. And second of all, they're a type of parasitic fish that latches onto other bigger animals and sucks the flesh and blood right out of them. So, yuck. We see the team all scared and frightened because they're expecting the unexpected down there. And then we get this amazing shot of 3 Megalodons. We see 2 big ones and 1 small one. After that, we get to see the biggest Meg yet, and it looks terrifying and awesome. And I just love all the details on its face, the scars, the scratches, the bite marks, and everything. This Meg has been through a lot, and it looks like it has won all of its battles, and it's not ready to lose anytime soon. We see this giant Megalodon eating on these little creatures, and if I slow down the footage, you can tell that those are the reptile things from the beginning of the trailer. So they happen to survive 65 million years in the trench? Maybe they have adapted. I mean, maybe they have gills now, because we clearly saw them breathing on land. So hopefully they can explain that. We see the crew running towards their underwater ground facility while these two ginormous megs are swimming after them, and that's super cool to see. And if you look at these two megalodons, you can see that they have different distinct looks to them, which I really love. Like the huge big megalodon, like the biggest one, like I said, has all the scars on his face, and the one swimming behind it looks like it's a dark brown color, or maybe it's just the lighting. It also looks like it has some sort of spots or something, or maybe that's just some bite marks. Who knows? We see a shot of the three megalodons hunting in packs, which is really cool to see, and something we obviously didn't get to see in the first movie. We see one of those prehistoric reptiles attacking Wu Jing's character on land, so somehow they escape the trench. And I guess there goes the gill theory, because they're obviously breathing on land, so hopefully they can explain that, like I said again. Next, we see one of the megalodons chasing Jonas Taylor on a pier, and this part where it looks like he stops the megalodon by using his foot. As you can see, there's clearly some chains holding the megalodon back. Next, we see the megalodon literally eating the pier, which is super cool and super terrifying. Then we get a shot of the megalodons going to a populated beach and eating everyone in sight. And this poor couple did not stand a chance. Hey, but that's a really cool kill though. Then we see some vlogger lady, testing the meg-proof glass until she gets what she deserves. Ouch. We get a shot of this helicopter that Wu Jing's character is on, and we see massive tentacles coming out of the water and attacking the helicopter and being able to throw it down, which is really cool. Obviously, this is that giant octopus that we saw earlier in the trailer, and I love that not only the megalodons will be the problem, but also these other prehistoric creatures, like those prehistoric reptile things and this giant octopus. We then see Jonas Taylor on a jet ski avoiding megalodons while riding on a wave with a spear in his hand, about to face off against one of the megs. And that's when the trailer ends. Oh my meg. Did I love this trailer? And that was my official Meg to the Trench trailer breakdown. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, and if you stick for the whole video, please chomp that like button and take a chomp out of that subscribe button. But anyways, see you guys later. And remember, the Megs are back for seconds.